Test. Okay. Alright, this one looks okay. This one looks kind of dumb, but working on it. And this one looks worst of all. Wait, is it the same one? It's like the same. I guess I just never worked on it. Think here. I'm gonna take down the levels a little bit. No more slacking. That's impossible. I'm gonna keep slacking till I die. Image adjustments, levels. So many things all over my screen, just like they look like artifacts. Try to take some of those out. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna take out all the darks, all the lights real quick. Take the contrast down pretty far. So that I can just repaint this a little bit. Okay. That's fine. I have a backup just in case. Got a new toy in the kitchen. It's like a French slow cooker thing for all kinds of weird on the counter cooking. Oh, whoops, wrong keyboard. One sec. Just gotta close this out a little bit so it doesn't bother me. Okay, that's good. That's good. So it's a weird looking pan. I don't know if I can call it a pan. It's like a, looks like this. It's got this like mushroom top almost. No handle. That's kind of what scares me. And then yeah, so newest kitchen toy. Get to try some pasta bolognese in there. That's kind of why I was late. I just need to put something on the cook. Get something cooking, and then we'll go from there. All right, let me open up some references so I can kind of get a stored PSD. Yeah, stored PSD. Okay. Yes. This could be a good ref. I'm gonna go to value. And then I'm going to go for these values, this value structure. But yeah, how is your Monday? Let me know. Like this value structure, but I want also need to like, I can actually use that value structure. I mean, it's pretty similar. Touched some grass 2 days ago, would recommend. Ma, if you've been sitting in, yeah, the values are actually really similar to photo. Strong value comp, recognize strong value comp. All right. I think. Original is actually kind of closer, but that's okay. I need space to draw. Don't go outside. It's scary. Doing pretty good with the investing lately. I don't know if it's just because, like, it's literally anyone can make money right now, but I've been doing pretty good with the investing. Pretty good. Been reading some crazy thoughts on how we should restructure our society. So many people that have such strong opinions about that on the internet, of all places. It's like a whole I don't even know what do you call it, gathering of the minds. Gathering of the minds. Really interesting. So there's this this thing called, we need a dictator. That'll solve everything. You know, sometimes, you know, someone said this to me once and I thought they were crazy, but now I'm not so sure. Sometimes you have a little bit too much freedom. There is such a thing as too much freedom. It's possible to have a little bit too much freedom. Just a little bit. I need a stronger neck. Stronger chin too. But yeah, there's this thing that's this like concept that I've seen floating around. It's called unrealized capital gains tax. So it's been around for a little while now, which is kind of interesting. So there's basically it's like for anyone who hasn't sold their stocks, they can kind of hold on and say, hey, this is long term, I'm holding, and I'm, you know, not sure when to sell, when's the correct time to sell, you know. And the government's like, hey, you should pay taxes on that. Well, I think they might try it. I don't know. It's interesting because but the reason I'm bringing it up is because there's you know, it's a two-way street right now. There's capital gains and there's capital gains loss. So if you lose in the stock market, you can claim some of that as a loss on your tax return, and you can actually get a tax break. So that's all right. 1 sec, I got a phone call here. 1 sec. Damn. Oh. Fuck me. Alright. Okay. Oh, shit. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you get a tax break currently for if you lose in the stock market, so it's a win-win. Just as long as you don't lose over a certain amount. So, you know, to incentivize people into, you know, saving money, investing. Gambling a little bit, doing a little bit of gambling. So that's in there. But again, the reason I bring it up is because if there's unrealized cap gains, there's got to be unrealized cap losses too, right? So if you if you're sitting on a stock like BlackBerry and you go into next year and it's just not a good stock apparently, kind of got a little bit of rug pull action going on there. Not good. Maybe you should be able to get a little bit of money from the government. I'm just saying. I'm an interested party. Yeah, some stocks have not gone great for me. A couple that I've been worried about have gone really good lately. I've been waiting for like the valuation for Coinbase, and I don't know. Looks like it went up pretty good. I bought in at like 280 is my what's called, because I've been averaging down a little bit. So that was some money in my pocket. But yeah, the market is going crazy. Now is a good time to get some money out of it. You don't have to be a millionaire to invest. Also, I've learned you can actually just roll a little bit of money on whatever you have. That's like a big takeaway for me. I thought it was, you know, like when I had like 40 grand to just throw in there, that's when I'll start. No, you don't have to wait for quite that large of an amount. Should I invest? If you have money that you're willing to lose, like if tomorrow you woke up without that amount of money, you wouldn't, you know, jump out of a window. I would suggest doing it. But that's, you know, I'm not giving you financial advice, but that's like when I would invest. When I had an amount of money where I would be, you know, like, it's a risk. It's a risky thing. Investment. It's much better than like NFTs and all that other stuff that we've been talking about, I feel like. Especially right now. It's kind of like a bull market right now, I think. Almost anyone can make money in a bull market. I'm living proof. Hey, Vucky Ab, how's it going? Just shooting the shit. Talking about current market. Why are you giving financial advice? I'm not giving financial advice. This is not financial advice. I specifically said this is not financial advice. Financial advice would be like, you need to put money into this thing right now, and like But I talk about a lot of different things, whatever's on my mind. Currently, what's on my mind is how many gains I've had the past couple days. So, big gains, big gains. Big gains. NFTs work. Nah. Someone got upset about. Can't talk about the stocks. We'll talk about the stocks. This is a drawing stream. It's true. It's true. I don't know. I'm bored. I feel like I want to talk about stocks. NFT works. It's just polluted by degen content creators and money laundering. I think that's like the opposite of works. I don't know. It seems like it's all money laundering. There's no upshot. To me, it seems like there's just money laundering and just scam artistry. So I'm not gonna be touching that. It's not like financially sound. It's like investing all your money into Pokemon cards and hoping that one day they're worth something. They could be. It's possible. You know, collectibles aren't the worst investment, but you're gonna have to find someone who's gonna buy it. You know, it can't just be worth something. You gotta find a place that'll, you know, be like, yeah, that is worth that much. Facebook is shilling NFTs now? God damn. I feel like Facebook, the people you trust with all your information, you should trust them to give you financial advice. Be good. Will definitely work out. There can be no downside to allowing the large social media networks to start shilling what's it called? Shilling their financial interests to children and boomers. I guess kids don't really browse Facebook anymore, so maybe that's a moot point. But yeah, I feel like everyone should invest. That's just like kind of my opinion. Sometimes you see there's a lot of like safety nets. Once you know about the safety nets, you may be more comfortable. Like for me, when I found out that, you know, capital gains can be deducted from your tax return, that's pretty good, you know. As long as you're paying taxes, then, you know, you might as well. If you're not paying taxes, then I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's not a good safety net for you. What else is there? Once I found out that, you know, as long as you buy low and sell high, you're gonna make money. Then it was like, oh man, the stocks can only go up, right? I don't know. It's like, do you want an extra stress in your life? Because that's what this is. It's just extra. It's a lot of extra stress in your life. A lot of extra stress in your life. But then, you know, some situations are bad, like green price, red price, not so good. Not a good situation to be in. But when it's red price, green price, well, tell you, it's definitely nice to win when gambling, and just like that, you know, to pick up an extra grand or two, it's pretty good. Especially for me, I don't really make all that much money, so for me, like, that extra grand is like, that's a substantial difference. There's really good ways to lose all your money. They're called options. Haven't tried that yet. Haven't tried options trading. I feel like it's so volatile. I feel like I would lose everything like instantly. I feel like that's not for me just yet. It's like gambling but turbocharged. Suggest avoiding that if you're gonna try your hand, because if you go to places like Wall Street Bets or any of these like flavor of the month places where they're like, oh yeah, you should invest all your money, they're gonna be like, you should do the riskiest shit in the world, like you should buy like fucking puts on Tesla, and then just like, you know, you'll be good, it'll be fine. And then you should double down. You should buy stock, then leverage it to buy more puts. And then it's just like, some of the advice is just like the best way to lose all your money. If you win, you make like millions. That's money printing in a nutshell. What is this? Link of the day. Protected under copyright. It's capitalism. You don't like capitalism? Is this a criticism of capitalism? Why? Well, I mean, that's what you get for buying a television. Fucking idiot. That's why I don't own a television. Because I know for a fact that if I did, it would just make me want things like another television or something. I don't know. Things I don't really need. So it's constant though. You're constantly being advertised to. It's like the moral of the story is, no matter what you're doing, where you are, it's usually not as like in your face as Raid Shadow Legends, buy it, put it on your phone, idiot. Just fucking do that. That's good for you. It's great. You need something to do while you're at work, instead of working. So just get the mobile game and give us money for NFTs, but like, but much smarter. This is the microtransactions. It's the same deal, except everybody. They're a more democratic way of doing NFTs. You can get your waifu, and someone else can also get your waifu in this new video game. And you don't have to spend $600,000 for a JPEG. You could just spend $6. That's way better. It's way better. Buy shitty microtransactions in video games. There's people that make money on things like that. I found it like really insane, but like one of the people that I've interacted with showed me his like Steam portfolio. Steam portfolio. that's kind of funny. Anyway, he showed me his what's it called, all the shit that he has on his Steam marketplace, and he bought like all kinds of weird skins from CS:GO, things like that, and then they basically, doubled in price, and now he has like $3,000 worth of Steam shit. I don't know if you can cash out of that. I don't know if you can actually like get that money somehow, but it was really impressive to me that he has almost like $3,000 worth of like all kinds of weird shit on Steam. But that's basically NFTs, right? That's the same thing. It's like it's a digital product that you have ownership, quote unquote, of, right? It's a good scam. So, why not? Why not? Why don't you give us $600,000 for a JPEG? It's just the same thing, man. Just not Chad enough, See, if I was a Chad, I would buy the monkey heads, man. People are going crazy about NFTs will be in games. I mean, what are CS:GO skins? Yeah, exactly. Hey, Alex, how's it going? Yeah, people are going crazy about. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of hype, but it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot of smoke and not a lot of. People are really trying to make NFTs happen. Like, they've brought in the big guns. They've got all kinds of scam artists that are on the payroll. You got like Logan Paul coming out there telling all the kids, "Hey, you gotta buy this for $600,000. This NFT. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be a great investment. Tell mom that you need this." And then I don't know. I think there was a big news story. Logan Paul's NFT dropped to like. They're all like in these pump and dumps. I watch this YouTube channel, CoffeeZilla, basically religiously. It's really interesting stuff. He goes into basically the world of rug pulls for kids, and it like the stuff that he talks about, just like I don't understand how how they get away with it. Because he's like, you can't call it a scam, because if you call it a scam, you'd have to prove that it's a scam. If you're calling someone a scam artist, you might be facing legal penalties, right? So, and it's impossible to prove something is a scam. Apparently, it's very hard unless they're literally saying, "Hey, look, we want to scam the kids out of their money by getting free currency of some sort, and then when it goes to sell and people buy it, we instantly rug pull and we get their money, basically." Because it's impossible to do a pump and dump without like some idiots like buying into your animal or soft drink coin. Yeah, man, Doge, that's gonna be really huge. I met a guy in real life who bought Doge because Elon Musk tweeted it, and then he lost like 10 grand. And I'm just like, damn, dude, that's savage. That is incredibly savage. There's no like coming back from that, man. And it's like, who would have thought the animal, the animal and food coin wasn't going to the moon? Who could have known? Musk pumped his own Tesla stock. That's really thinking. Like, how could you? How to just? He tweeted his own stock. He started a Twitter poll, and it. Well, hold on. Wait a second here. Can I drag this over here? I don't know if I can. No, hold on. I have to like. Yeah. So Tesla right now, doing a little bit of a, not so good, not that great. Because he said he's gonna sell like 10% of his stock or something. I'm thinking of buying. Honestly, I'm not a genius. This is not financial advice. I wouldn't do this unless you're fucking crazy like me. I saw this and I was like, wow, that's really unsustainable. There's no way that it's just gonna keep going up. So I'm gonna wait for it to go back down to, I think, like 1,100. I'm gonna put in buy orders, and I'm just gonna like, if I get it, I get it. You know, if I don't get it, you know, whatever. And my dad's a big fan of Tesla, and I'm managing his money too. He's gonna be like, oh, you bought Tesla, that's great. Elon Musk is hero of people. He's gonna make so much money. You know, you can afford like 3 shares. Thanks. It's got to go up a lot for it to even matter. No, I don't know. It feels like a safe bet because he's like a crazy person with money. Not enough crazy people have money, I feel like, that are like willing to spend it on something other than like a big baby boat, like Jeff Bezos. What does Jeff Bezos spend his money on? A cruise liner? Really? That's the most you could have come up with? This guy's trying to colonize Mars, man. He's a dreamer. He's got you know, I feel like investing in people who are, you know, dangerous, man. They're dangerous. It's so intoxicating. You just want to like, cause it seems like a good idea. Yeah, we're gonna make the space mines in Mars. It's gonna be great. Meanwhile, lifetime stock of cowboy hats. Oh boy. That's what I need. If anything, you know. I'm actually thinking of buying a Tesla, no lie. It's definitely like one of those cars where if you look at it like from one perspective, right? It's if you look at like used cars, the price of Tesla doesn't seem to fall. It's like almost like a durable good, like an anvil or something that doesn't really change in price, even though time has passed. And cars usually are not like that. They're not durable goods. As soon as you drive it off the parking lot, it drops in half. For most cars, most vehicles. For Teslas, I see them going for 40 grand. That's kind of scary because like no other car seems to do that. No other car retains value like that, so that's interesting. I found that pretty interesting. Right now, everyone is trying to like sell their car for more than it's worth, so it's just an interesting market to be in right now. If you're shopping for a car, I don't know if you guys are shopping for a new car. My first like really my first car. Like I've had a car before, but like it wasn't really mine. This is my first car that I've had that was mine. It was all mine. I paid for it. Well, I took out a small loan from Dad, but I gave that money mostly back, and then, you know, cost me $3 grand. And it's, you know, it's been holding up like a champ. I've got, you know, like almost 20,000 miles on it now. Still working. Where's that statistic where if you bought a first-gen Model S for 80 grand in 2013, now it's 40 grand, so you had lost half. You had bought 80 grand worth of Tesla stock. You would have been here by now. Well, hey, man, I mean, that's what I'm saying, you know? That's still pretty good. 50% after 7 years, that's not bad. That's not terrible. 40 grand. I mean, it's an expensive car, but like that's pretty cool, I think. That's pretty cool. It's almost like a collector's value type of drop in value. I mean, 40 grand is kind of just a lot for a car for me, I think. S-Class loses like 80% in 5 years. Shit. Yeah, like a Mercedes. I was offered to buy a Mercedes for 10 grand, and it was, you know, it was like I think originally it was worth like 50. And it was not that old a car. It was like maybe 8 years old, in okay condition, not in good condition. It didn't have anything wrong with it, and it could probably, get me by. But I'm not looking for a luxury car. But my wife is like, hey, we gotta spend this money because we're gonna die soon. Who knows how long we'll be living? And so I'm like, yeah, that's kind of true. Alright, let me check my bolognese. I'll be right back. I need to just double check here. This tagine thing is fucking spectacular. I can't believe I've never had one before. My mom bought it for me as a gift. I love the tagine. It's good. That's pretty good. If you can get a 2013 series for what, 15 grand? It used to be. If I could get one for 15 grand, I might buy it. Right now, it looks like. Oh man, I don't know. It's definitely a seller's market right now. If you browse used cars, they are very high for some reason. I'm guessing it's the supply chain issues. Perhaps a little bit of supply chain issues going on are making used cars worth fortunes for some reason. Totally unrelated. Probably not related at all. Not related at all. What else? Yeah, like, I get your point though. If, like, I could probably invest this money. I could make more money investing it. In fact, I know I can. But, I've been driving this car for... This car has served us well. I've been driving this car. My wife's been driving this car. We both learned how to drive on it. And it's kind of time to, like, maybe get a car that's not, 20 years old. Well, this one's 12 years old or something like that. And, it's pretty good. It served us well. How long can you drive the car? I feel like Japanese cars just last forever. I said that tomorrow it breaks. See you later, Suzuki. 90s imports are going crazy right now, considering they were so cheap not so long ago. The nostalgia is hitting hard. It's crazy. Like, I don't know, man. Everyone's saying hyperinflation. Everyone's saying things like, I don't know. That's kind of a meme. It's not really hyperinflation, but it's expensive to buy food right now. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely what's called. But yeah, I'm a casual economics enjoyer. I enjoy the economics. I do a little reading. Not too much. Took a couple classes on it. It's kind of interesting to me. Definitely looking to learn more. Want to know what other graphs there are other than green price, red price. I feel like, oh man. Let's see here. So let me flip this over, take a look at it again. Okay, so this is a little bit too far out, I think. Alright, getting a little bit of... How's Pfizer doing? I was looking at the graph. It looks bad, but they just released that new pill, and I'm thinking, look, hey, maybe I should invest. I need to, like... You need to have, like, an investment thing here. Where is it? Oh, my God. Oh, there it is. Yeah, not amazing, but, you know, after this, like, you can't really, like... You can't really shoot up like 10% and then be like, oh, okay. I'm hoping that it goes down a little bit and I could like rebuy. I don't know. I don't really. I feel like I'm supporting evil. I don't really want to. I don't want to give them money, because I know like who does, you know, who does an investment really benefit? It, you know, and benefits the person with the most in that stock, who has the most to gain. It's the people, it's the executives, the board of directors. So I feel like, I don't know if you look up all the things that Pfizer has done over the like the past, I don't know, the last weekend, it's substantial. There's a substantial amount of evil. So I'm not sure. You know, there's one philosophy where, you know, you keep your heart and your wallet separate, and that's really smart, you know, but like I don't know, I feel like I don't know, I'm gonna move the head over a little bit, go over here, I think. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Can I post an image or a link to a meme? Yeah, of course. This is a chat for shitposts only. Someone came into this chat the other day and they're like, mods are supposed to like you know, police the chat, not shitpost themselves. And I was just like, yes. Yes. What have you posted? I mean, this is classic investment advice. By the way, if you don't know, this was actually like a thing. Elon posted something like some sort of like numbers or something. It was like a coded message. I don't remember exactly what it said. But some user like subtweeted him and he's like, is this Cumcoin? And then Cumcoin, and this is actually a real coin, I shit you not. And it went substantially higher. Another neat way to use your followers to make a little money on the side. just tweet a random slew of letters and hope that someone puts it together. It's like, is this Cumcoin? Better yet, if it's you that puts it together and subtweets it, and then you like it from your main account. Hey, I'm not saying that he did that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, if I was doing it, that's what I would do. You're just leaving money on the table at that point, you know. It's like, should I buy Cumcoin? Is that financial advice? He has a perfect alibi. No, I never said that. I said like 5, 7, 24, 38, and that's binary for buy Cumcoin. That's totally different. You know, I never said that, man. I wonder if the judge will think about it that way. Elon tweets definitely brighten my day. It's like a very large cult who really like losing money. I think it's like a death cult, but for the wallet. gonna really like... please, form. Come on. You can do the form. I don't know. It's kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot. I don't know. It's like a fun little game for me. I wouldn't put more money in there than... Oh my god. Thinking about it now, I think I've put too much money into it. Before, I was at like 200 buys, and that was it. I wouldn't do... That would be like my gambling for the year. Now because I've actually accidentally made money, like, and I've never taken that money out. I've over leveraged. Like, no. Now thinking about it, it's like way more than like my savings. I think I've become like one of the people that I kind of make fun of a lot. It's people that just totally over leverage, buy like Teslas out of med school, and then are like, why can't I pay off the electricity bill? I have no money. I know these people, by the way. I know them in real life. It's funny that it's Tesla and not like a Mercedes now. Yeah, but yeah, I feel like I've definitely over leveraged since I started. It was a very fun hobby, and then it turned into like this massive monster portfolio now. And I'm also managing other people's money now. I don't know how it got this way, but I think I either have to take a break or maybe put a pause down, or just keep going deeper. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Not really sure. I'm chasing the alpha. Gotta get that alpha. It's kind of nice, just waking up and, hey, I made another $10, you know? I digress. What else is there fun to do? Like, for me, I'm like an old boomer, you know? I feel like my time is over. Like, man, it's tough out there. People tell you to touch grass, and I'm just like, man, I don't have the energy for that. Don't have the energy to do that grass touching. It's icky. See what this looks like in color. Okay. Alright, some of those shapes are really wonky. Really gotta... Some of these colors that I'm painting it colorblind, technically, but it's like some of those colors really fit well, I guess. But the shapes are a little broken. That's like the problem here. We'll get some of the wild colors back, but not for now. For now, we gotta paint what's it called. But yeah, it's video games and video games and like stocks, and you know, there's not that much more that I've got like really going right now. What do you guys do for fun? Tell me there's more to it than that, right? It's gotta be. What do you do for fun? I read Warren Buffett's blog. That's my idea of a fun Sunday afternoon. I don't think he has a blog. I watched the what's it called? God, I can never. I can't say the Berkshire Hathaway videos and see what they say, and then try to figure out how to think, you know, because you can't like. I think that's the main point always, is you can't like duplicate something like a do X to do Y. What I want to figure out is how to know when to do X, and you know why would you think of doing X? You could learn an instrument, I guess. Instrument? Dude, I suck at music. I always kind of wanted to learn how to sing, but instrument, learn to code. Thank you, journalist. Thanks, journalist. I've actually tried to. I've legitimately sat down with a book, and I've tried to learn to code. I've learned, very, very simple things, and they help me to steal images off of Google when it tries to like cock block me and say, yeah, copyright laws, they prevent you from plagiarizing content created by. No. Let me get into the code here. Let me push a couple of buttons here. I understand what this is. This is an image. Here we go. That's mine now. Your NFT belongs to me. I've stolen the NFTs. I'm gonna continue using his like lighting. I don't know if I'm gonna readjust it. I don't think I will. How about you learn 3D so you don't have to draw anymore while making art? Oh my god. I don't know. It's like intimidating, I guess. I'm just a loser. I keep saying I'll do it and then I just never do it. Can you stop screenshotting my FTs? I'm gonna sue you. It's literally a deal. I've seen this. I've seen this DM. It's real. Send it back to him. Divest from your illegally acquired screenshots. Oh no, it's real. I think some of those accounts are have to be like self-aware enough to understand that they'll make money, or they'll attract more views by just saying ridiculous things. So I don't know, man. It's remember when Reddit got mad that people were stealing memes on Instagram? Yes. So they ruined their own memes with watermarks? No. professional stream, professional everything, just like so this is what they were doing. Let me see here. This was the Reddit strategy. Oh, whoops. Ah, too many layers. I can't cope. This was every single meme on Reddit. It was just like this. If you figure out what this one is, you'll get some brownie points. It's just Reddit over and over and over again. It's very thoughtful, I think, to just think, hey, if it was Reddit, what is? Yes, it is a loss. All right, I gotta delete this now. I just made like 20 more layers than I had originally. All right, so that is gone. All right, how are we doing on? Use more chat. I've figured out some of the shapes a little bit more. I've figured out the head. That's good. We'll keep working on it. This one is like the worst out of them right now, so. Oh, I gotta check on the bolognese. 1 sec. Let me just make sure I'm not gonna die from hunger. I don't think I've ever successfully cooked bolognese for more than like an hour. I just get too impatient and I'm just like, okay, put the pasta in, let's eat, you know, forget about it. But since they got me this slow cooker, I figured, well, it's not really a slow cooker, it's a tangine. It's a tangine. They're minerals, Maria. It's just the same. It's not a slow cooker. I figured I'd try my best to actually do it. Get some real bolognese sauce. It's gonna be cooking for like 2 hours. 2 hours at least. You're supposed to cook it for like 4. We'll see. Let's see how long. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. I've lost the image. It's gone. There it is. Right. I should also start the chair. I feel like the chair is important. Did you guys watch Dune yet? Highly recommend. Not financial advice, just it's a good movie. Out of all the schlock that I've seen, it's like a Marvel movie, but actually good. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah. It's got good moments in it. I liked it. I wish it was more like the original, though. Yeah. It was good. It was good, man. It's good. I'm always looking for like a good movie to watch, and there's just like, I don't know. I haven't seen any good ones. If you guys have any suggestions, because I've been like looking through the list of shit that I could watch, and it's just like, I don't want to watch that. That sounds really boring. Wow, really? Man, Tom Hanks has really, really fallen. That's what he's doing now? This guy did fucking he did Wilson. That was he did frickin' God, I did Life is a Box of Chocolates, man. I don't know. I saw the preview and I was just like, he's good. He's really good, but this movie's kind of meh. I don't know. I might watch it. Finch. If you haven't seen it, there's a lot of commercials for it. So. But yeah, I'm definitely looking for something good to watch. All the suggestions are from movies that are like, from the 80s. And I get it, some of these movies are timeless, but I just I don't know. I have a hard time. Watching anything that's not from anything below the 90s, I guess, because I guess that's when I was born, so I'm just have a little bit of an aversion to it. Probably gonna just bite the bullet and watch. Get the nostalgia. American Psycho is so relevant right now. When is American Psycho not relevant? That's a good movie. I mean, that's just nothing to say there, man. It's just a good movie. Oh, you know what? My wife wanted me to watch. Oh God, it was something. It's like a gangster movie, but Al Pacino is Jewish in it. Wait, it was Al Pacino. Was it Al Pacino? Was it? God, it was something like Once Upon a Time in America, or Once Upon a Time in New York. It's a classic movie. The what's it called? Something about the preview for it. Let's see. Once Upon a Time in New York. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Once Upon a Time in America, 1984. Joe Pesci. I was thinking of Pesci. Joe Pesci. I always get him mixed up. De Niro, Pesci, and Pacino. They all look alike to me. The Italians. Let's see here. Just the way that they say what's it called?
I'm not interested in your friends in high places, and I don't trust politicians.
No, if we listened to you, we'd still be rolling drunks for a living.
You broke?
You'll carry that stink of the streets with you the rest of your life.
I like the stink of the streets. It makes me feel good. I like the smell of it. It opens up my lungs.
It's a classic,
Through 2 decades that changed the nation.
It's this announcer voice, something about it.
It's one of the apocalypse.
A dream they followed through 2 decades that changed the nation.
It's like the meme announcer voice.
It began as a dream. It grew to an empire. It ended as a mystery that refused to die. Robert De Niro, James Woods, Elizabeth McGovern, Joe Pesci, Burt
So
Young,
young.
Tuesday Weld, and Treat Williams in a Sergio Leone film.
in a Sergio Leone film. Something about that just like makes me think, hey, I want to watch this Sergio Leone film. Yeah. I might. Again, it's like 1984 release dates. Those kind of scare me. It's like, I mean, how much more high tech can a mobster movie get? I mean, honestly, if we're being honest about it, you don't really need to break out the crazy special effects. Just get the ketchup, the meatballs, you know. That's all you need. Sergio Leone film. I don't know. Might go back to the classics. Get some inspiration from them. You know, like they've got the palettes that I like, I think. Because the everything is like kind of like washed out whenever I'm watching these films. It's a lot more washed out than, you know, all the brand new Technicolor, all that jazz. They had less colors to work with, I guess. So might get some inspirational footage. We'll see. Alright, let me start thinking about the chair. And I'm also gonna start. I like these values. I think they're very similar to what I want anyway, but you get like Amundsen's work up here. I could take a look, and then I feel like whenever I'm looking at it, I can kind of like think about value better. Just a little bit better. I don't know. Just kind of like flip something in my head a little bit, and then I like, ooh, yes, right. The shadows. They go where the shadows. It's darker there. Oh. Start introducing like some of these colors. What happens. Again, blindly, just a little bit of value painting. Thinking about defining details. Yeah, a couple horns. Maybe one big one and then small ones. Hey, Vittoria, how's it going? I'm just drawing some scalies. For a TTG homebrew. Come up with some interesting parts. Hoping to make it even more interesting. Additively, I think we need a couple of elements in here because I feel like I've got a figure, got the figure like mostly figured out. Now I just want to do like like something very tribal, some sort of tribal elements. Got the what do you call that, the oh no, word. The loincloth going. So that's kind of good of that. But I feel like he's a lizard barbarian. We should have more. More to him than that. Not sure what I want to do, but thinking about it. It's raining every day, so I have free time from homework, so I sat and watched the live while starting online classes in the morning. Oh, cool. Yeah, enjoy your free time while you have it. Thinking of kind of weapon I want to give him. Like, sword is too much. I feel like maybe he has like a lot of weapons from like defeated generals and stuff, so it can have all kinds of stuff. Sword handle here, I'm not sure. Maybe spears. Thinking of spears. Things that point into him would be good. Maybe some kind of like decoration that's like, don't know what I want to do. Konnichiwa. Oh no. There's like an alert box. Wait. Rather me. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. I forgot about it. God. I turned off my what's it called so my like sub avatars and stuff so I could like record. Oh, I've got chat too here. Forgot about the chat. Okay. Cool. I think that's everything. I think that's everything I want anyway. How do you usually go from grayscale to color? I paint it. I usually start out with like crazy colors and then I just actually go to grayscale. I work the opposite way because I'm a little special. Here, so let me, I don't know if I have a good one to show you of like how I work. So I start out with like really crazy colors that I either create or sample, and then eventually I go to like more dull values, and then once I have that, I polish it and I go to actually like finished. I'll show you another one that I did for this image. No, that's not it. That's like a, damn it. Dang it, Bobby. Hold on. I'll just show you what I sent the client. Just show you what I sent the client. Game's hard. This was the image. And then I go back to color. So I end up going back to color. So I actually make like a little circle. I go from like crazy colors to not crazy colors to what's it called. So it's like a trip band. That's what I do. But this one's done. Don't want to look at it anymore. Don't want to look at it anymore, please. Right now I'm trying to paint more in grayscale, like, so that I could see it better, because it's easier. It's easier. I've noticed that it's easier to get value. You know, I've kind of resisted it my whole life. Like, man, I don't want to do the extra work. I don't want to like go to grayscale. That's for nerds. But now I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna go to grayscale. Too. Yeah, I don't think my method will work for anyone other than me. I think it doesn't even work for me, so you should probably find one that works for you and then just go from that. Most people will use gradient maps. That's pretty easy. You could just, you know, stick like a new layer and then hit it with like a gradient of some sort, and then like, I don't know, let me duplicate this one, but I'll hit it with like various gradients, and then use a mask, and then you need like a special gradient setup. If I could, I don't usually use this method, so what's it called? But they go from like black and white, like if you go to 0 color, then they use this thing called the gradient method. Let me take it to 0 saturation, and then we'll, like if it was actually like this, and then they add, you know, more adjustment layers, ones with like gradients. The guy that I know does this really well and has like a really good video on it is I would say Iron Atlas, Iron Stylus, Iron Sheet. I bookmarked the what's called the thing, but what he does is he has these like I could just open up the frickin' tools thing and uses weird gradients for painting. And then, okay, not that color. I don't know. Pick a random one. I don't remember. Fuck. I forgot how to do it. I learned this method painstakingly, and then I was like, I'm never gonna use this. And now I don't remember how to do it. But it was something to do with gradients and using them to overlay your image, and then having like adjustment layers that give you like color balance. If I could add a new color balance layer, that would be really good. Adjustment layer, color balance. It's like a quick and dirty way of doing it. And you would have, you know, different layers that would do it. Then you can screw with the shadows and everything, and then arrive at tones that you kind of liked, and then you would have multiple of these layers in different parts, and you can just like erase out the parts that you don't like. Say you don't like this, you know, just erase it out, like where you want it basically, and then you would preserve luminosity in those areas, but still have what's it called. It has an interesting way of doing it. I don't necessarily want to do it myself that way, but it's pretty quick and dirty. I feel like you could get a lot of mileage with that, but I don't really know it. Link you the video. Let me see here. With it was with gradient layers. See if I can find that. That YouTube video, it explains it in like painstaking detail. If only I could find it. I feel like there's a lot of people doing it this way. There's a good original video that really showcased this style. Man, if Ixie was here, she'd know the video I was talking about. It's in the Discord. Oh, God. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. I can't find it currently, but if you look on YouTube and you type in paint with gradient, gradient layers, gradient maps, there's like 100,000 videos to explain the method. I don't know, I don't personally like it because my values aren't even that strong, but if you had perfect values, you could easily go from grayscale to color. I would say that my values are not so amazing that I could utilize something like this. I need to constantly go back and punch my here, wasn't listening. Oh, I know what you mean. Yes, the classic, what's it called? Yeah, but that, see, the thing is that layer doesn't work. That type of what's it called doesn't work for me because I need to. I'm just gonna delete this one. That one doesn't have anything in it, right? No content. Right, this layer is bereft of content. It actually has some what's it called opacity I like, so I'm just gonna keep that. Okay. Can't remember the name. Classic. The mods exist just to troll me, I feel like. Let me think. It was like I can't remember the artist's name. It was Iron Stylus? Iron Iron Atlas? Iron Tablet? Fuck. I can't do it. But I constantly need to like punch the color up, punch the what's it called, and so punch the values up, and so I'm constantly modifying it. This would not work for something like what's it called, a method that uses like gradient maps, because you need to perfectly get it, and then once you have the values correct, you just, you make small modifications maybe, and then like, then you're good and you're Gucci. But for me, I need like Control Z button just like constantly being pressed. But instead of pressing Control Z, I'm just literally repainting it, whatever it is I'm upset about at the moment. And that's kind of how I do it. I wouldn't recommend this to anybody. Not a good way of doing it. Takes me a long time to paint anything. But I'm slowly getting faster, and I'm slowly like developing ways around it. Even this like set of images is faster than the previous set of images, where I'm using basically the same method, but since I'm kind of used to it now, I can do it a little faster, and so that's what's going on. It's a common question, though. I hear that one a lot. It's a weird one, because usually, like, when I look at the work of the person asking it, like 90 times out of 10, the values are not impeccable. They're not. The problem isn't going from value to color. It's going from value to value. That's usually. Like you ever hear, you're not asking the right question. You're not asking the right question. You are 1,000 years too early to ask this question. So usually, like when I hear this question, I'm like in my brain, the only thing I can assume is that the values for the work are not going to be amazing. That's like my my bias, my intrinsic bias. Because if the values were amazing, I bet you like 9 out of 10 people would just stop there and be like, my values are godlike. That's it. GG. So that's usually like my take on it is. You're asking that question, it's very likely that you need help with values more than color. Just my personal experience. Could be totally off base here, but yeah, it's kind of how it works. Trying so hard to get those hints. I don't even know what kind of brush this is. This is just like hard brush, but it's instead of a circle, it's a triangle. Kind of interesting. So I'm gonna have like maybe like some flags here. like there's this thing like Japanese warrior with flag. There's like this flag attachment that I've seen a lot, like this thing. So, you know, he has like his like cool flag attachment. I'm thinking about how do I... The only problem is I don't have a flag for these guys. There's no flag. So that, I mean, I'll just draw a cloth and then we'll go from... How do I do the flag attachment? Oh, this is really good, actually. I'm gonna take a look at this. Can't take a look at it. Charles Bergman Sr. It's amazing how like little you have to do to find amazing art. I samurai with flags, and I got this. If I could just, it's pretty cool. But it's, what is this? A portrait for ants? Oh my god. Original. This is the original NFT. We'll make it so you can't steal. Can't steal the. Alright, that's kind of good enough. Yeah, I like the feel of it. I don't know. Not amazing in rendering or anything, but I just like the feel of it. It's like very simple, but I don't know. Art germ, yes. God damn it! How do I forget? How do I forget? Like, how do I mix that up with Iron Stylus? Iron Atlas. Art germ. I'm sure the guy who requested it is already gone. So, no harm done. Everything is good. I'm gonna put in base Nippon flag for now. I don't know what kind of flag they have, but the lizard people. Sure, it'll be something epic. I think I have to turn off my what's it called though. I don't know how the cloth would work. I'm just like scribbling. But it would be something like this. And you would have like multiple flags. That's it. Like, it's an okay idea, not amazing. For now, we have the Land of the Rising Suns. Little emblem here. So that's where I got the idea. Not that I think that Japan's society is incredibly superior to ours, and we should all take notes on how to produce anime. Unironically, though, Let me check on my bolognese. I gotta... Oh, sorry, cat. I just kicked my cat. Nice flags. Thanks. Thinking how to incorporate some sort of like traditionalist imagery into the work. Let me check on the sauce. Oh, I had to feed my cat. Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah. Forgot to feed my cat. My cat was like, "You have to feed me. You know that, right?" It's like, "Yeah, I remember. I remember." I'm setting the value a little bit. Not good. It'll be alright. Suck it up. Shift down some of these. Still gonna be like a lot of scales, but needs like an overarching pattern. Yeah, small things. It looks like we're getting a little bit more time to paint today. My wife is not here. She is not home. That means I get to paint a little bit more. Because usually it's like when she comes home, it's Phoebe. Like, she's worse than the cat. The cat will at least like sit there and, you know, behave. No time to myself, man. It's tough. It's tough out here. So you gotta enjoy your free time while you have it. Eventually people will try to monopolize it. Oh, I had the bitterness. Just a little bitter. guy is the first character. Trying to really think about is kind of like I want to make do the same thing I did with the Hide the Pain Herald here and actually make a nice archetype of a character. I think that one came out the best out of all of the cat people, the Greylings. I'm sorry, the mole rat people. Starting to punch the values upwards, which is good. Soon it'll go back to the original way of too dark in some places, but that's good. That'll be fine. Hopefully we can get some Frazetta-like colors. That's really what I'd like. Nice, maybe like weapon here of some sort. Not like a sword, but like some kind of machete maybe. The curved blade. I want the chair to look good though. It's like the one thing that we haven't even touched on. It's gonna be like a bunch of stone slabs, I think. Might hear a voice softly. It's raining heavily now. It's nice to paint when it rains. That's like my favorite time. Because usually no one wants to try to drag me outside because the weather is nice. And then I can just sit and I can enjoy the atmosphere, the vibes. It's like a granite throne thing. in my images, I had a very nice set of paintings. See if I can find them here. Look at this, the strength of the values. That's what we're going for. Start with weak values, but we build up. We'll go from the middle to the lights and the darks. Gonna try saturating my darks a little bit here. Nice little bit of saturation. And my midtones also. Adding like blues, purples, oranges, greens. They're multicolored lizards, so I can really go crazy. Sculpting. A lot of sculpting. Oh, shit. Got a phone call. Our time is over. Unfortunately, she's back with groceries, so I gotta go get the groceries. But we did good today, I think. Just go back. Well, this one didn't get improved on. Oh, I have a backup here. So, it's what I started out with, basically, and this is where we are now. So, go from crazy colors to low values, and I develop, and then eventually we're going to go back to some of those values, but only in like really, really small spots. Like the eyes, armpits, where you want the attention. Anyway, thank you guys for coming. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. Finish up some of these. Yeah. See you soon.